showdown we circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. UGA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Dogs will kick this away to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing in third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Dump off caught by the running back. Hits into space at the 50. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
And that's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
That's caught. It's Smith. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Design quarterback run. Breaks an open space. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Caught quickly. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, that is a dream start for the offense, Kirk. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Breaks into open space. Here he goes. The 30. The 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Tries and whistle for the first down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, it's incomplete pass here on this RPO, and typically you see these RPOs thrown quickly. Make the read, process, ball out, get the ball to the playmakers and let them do their thing. I guess if there's a silver lining, at least there wasn't an illegal man downfield.
Nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to chuck it again. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Breaks free. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They're going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Breaks into the clear, pointing toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down inside their own 40. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking.
So it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bulldogs come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now they'll run it on the toss. 1st down and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. This offense trying to get going is putting together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down.
42 Spiders.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Good enough for a 1st down.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. It's a toss play to the right. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Wideout's now clustered.
4 base main. Set ready.
Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Now here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They'll hand it off. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this 4th down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front and get after them with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
And the running back takes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The short completion of the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. And now the handoff. Fighting for yardage, and the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense.